This is Sunrise, the best mix of music.
The time now brought to you by Bright Sun Travel is 5:18 here in the UK, but in India they're 5.5 hours ahead, and they almost didn't let me get through to the man I'm about to speak to because they said we blocked the lines at 10:30. What kind of hotel is this celebrity staying in? We'll find out in just a minute. But welcome the man himself, the Prince of Bhangra Sukhbir, to Sunrise Radio. What an honour, Paji.
Hi, how are you, mate, man? It's so good to be on your show, bro. Thank you so much.
And it's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in years. Like, we know each other through mutual friends. We've never crossed paths professionally, but we have mutual friends. So it's been a pleasure and an honour to keep you in touch with your music, but also know you through good friends of mine. In fact, Jussie Sidhu's just joined as well and says hello, brothers.
Hi, Jussie. How are you, man? In fact, I remember that day very well, the first time I met you. It was with Jussie. It was at a party. And
it was at your wedding reception. It was at your wedding reception on my birthday. So you got married on my birthday. That's the most amazing thing about it.
Yeah. I was convinced I knew you, and we'd never met before because I'd seen you, in very popular TV plays, if you remember. And then I just came up to me and said, "Hey, bro, how are you, man? Good to see you again." And you had this blank expression on your face, and you and Jussie were looking at each other.
Yeah, and I was like, I had no idea you knew me. Of course, I've known you. I've grown up with your music, and what a legendary journey you've had. We'll talk in a second about your brand new single, but there's a couple of questions I need to ask you. Okay, let's go. First of all, this tag, the Prince of Bhangra. Who came first, you or Jazzy B? Let's go.
I think it was Jazzy B.
Because so he's called the Crown Prince of Bhangra, and you're the Prince of Bhangra. So that's basically the definition between the two of you. Both, of course, legendary in your own right. So there's no beef here. I just wanted to know because that tag has been with you for a very long time. Where did it come from? Was it something that you created?
Oh, no. This was from, I was with a record label in India, and they wanted to come up with the best of, the greatest hits of Sukhbir. And the title of the album was Prince of Bhangra. Oh. And they came up. And then it just got tagged to me.
It got tagged to you. It's a great tag to have, let's face it. And in any royal family, there's always more than one prince, right? So there's space for everyone. That's the most important thing.
Hey, come to Dubai and you lose count.
That is true as well, and I suppose you having lived in Dubai for so long it is an experience that of course is very different from us here in the UK. But also one thing I wanted to ask you were one of the handful of people that introduced the pop sound to Punjabi music. Do you remember how that started? Where did that come from?
I think, it came very naturally to me. I grew up in Nairobi, Kenya, and it wasn't an intentional sort of thing that I did. And, when I composed Punjabi music and, reggae kind of flowed in because as a child we were listening to Bob Marley, growing up to that sort of sound. So the reggae feel comes in from there. And then listening to a lot of UK pop Bhangra bands, if you remember, like Alaf, GCS, the Hotas, there were so many. And so that kind of just found its way into my music. So it's as simple as that. It's just my influences while I was growing up.
So it was very natural. It wasn't like I want to make pop-sounding Punjabi music. It was just where it came from.
No, not at all. That to me was like proper Punjabi music, which later on Jussie Sidhu keeps reminding me, that's not Bhangra. Yeah. That's not Bhangra.
He's also just messaged to say we're getting a bit of echo. Can I ask you on your phone to turn your Instagram down, right down to the lowest volume if possible?
Yeah, it's at 0.
And then that will avoid us getting an echo, hopefully. And I think maybe I'll check mine as well, just to make sure. Oh, it's me, actually. It's not even you. There you go. Yeah, I'm the culprit. That should help now. Jussie, let me know that's going well. Right, Baji, let's talk about this new single, okay? So, firstly, before we get onto it, where have you been, apart from performing at A-list celebrity events and weddings across the globe? You are the most in-demand artist for A-list celebrity events. Firstly, let's talk about that. How does that feel? You're the go-to guy.
Hey, I didn't know that. Thank you for letting me know that. I did not know that. I was the go-to guy. There are many performers and they're equally busy, so I don't think that holds true. But thank you for saying that. It feels very nice. Well, I've been in Dubai and when the wedding season kicks all over the globe, so we travel and perform at weddings. Weddings being like the bigger chunk of the work that we do. Yeah. Like all artists, including Jussie.
It's true. But in terms of the last few years, pre-COVID, in a world before this virus, you were literally performing at the most A-list weddings in the years that have kind of preceded this year. And also, I mean, in terms of the kind of the love that you get from the people I'm talking about Sonam Kapoor, Anil Kapoor, Karan Johar, you name it, you get so much love from these people that most people as artists would love to be able to not only perform, but also be in that social circle.
Well, I keep hearing this, like Sonam Kapoor would say, you know what, we grew up listening to your songs. And then Hrithik Roshan, same thing, hey, bro, I grew up listening to your songs. I really wanted you to perform at my wedding. Maybe that's what it is. I was current during when they were growing up, and like Sonam Kapoor said, it was a dream to have me perform there. And
wow.
It just feels good that even they would want me to sing there. It just feels very special.
Brilliant. I mean, it should feel special. I mean, not just because you're getting, some sort of stamp of approval from people that we look from at a distance, but also just the fact that these kind of very privileged families and kids are giving the respect to you and saying, we grew up listening to your music and we want you to be there. It must be quite humbling. Let's talk about this brand new song. Firstly, first single in a very, very long time, but then also in collaboration with one of the sort of hottest young R&B stars around at the moment. Arjun, tell us about that.
So Arjun, I've been a big fan of his since he did Tenu Suit Karda with Guru Randhawa.
Yep.
And then, so I was working on this song and I called Guru and I said, Paji, I need Arjun's number, please. So he connected us. I'd never met him until we shot the video. But he was so humble, so forthcoming. I sent him my song and within 3 days he put that rap that you hear in the song. Mm-hmm. And I was really happy because it just fit. I felt there was something lacking in the song, and I think he just completed it. And it was just a breeze working with him. Bada maza aaya.
Bada maza aaya. He's a lovely guy. I know Arjun really well. Very, very gentle, very humble young man who is very, very talented. But it's a really nice kind of, forgive me for saying this, but a really nice two generations coming together on the same platform. But yet it doesn't feel not right, because even in the video, the two of you seemed, you seemed still really connected to that kind of younger generation.
Are you saying I look younger for my age?
You've never aged, Paji, let's face it. Maybe Dubai has been good to you, man.
Yeah, Dubai water, man, this is all Dubai water. I've been there 29 years and it's been good.
It really has, Well, listen, congratulations.
And the video was amazing. He was doing his thing and I was doing my thing. And, when we were performing together, I just remember this beautiful exchange of energy that we were having with him and me and the dancers and both of us. It was just so comfortable. I never felt, I've worked with other artists where I haven't felt that, but with Arjun, I think that was, really present in a deep way.
And it's very, very clear. It's such a kind of catchy song, as all of your songs always have been, Paji. I'm going to play it in just a minute on air for the first time here on Sunrise Radio. But also, I want to mention that at 9:30, wherever you are in the world, you are also on the Kapil Sharma show tonight, right?
Yes, it's on right now. I was watching it and then I had to come and do this.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. It repeats excessively. Don't worry, it repeats excessively.
I know. No issues there.
Well, my wife and I are huge fans of Kapil Sharma, so we'll probably be watching it tonight at 9:30 on Sony TV as well. What's in the pipeline, Paji? Tell us, now that you are back and you've got this very, very kind of contemporary song with Arjun, what's next?
So now, during lockdown, I've been working on a few tracks. So this was the first of many. And the new track that I'm coming out with, I wanted to release it on my own and not link myself to any record label, because then I've been studying the market, how to go about doing that, marketing yourself as an independent artist. And it's pretty straightforward, and it's a lot of work, but it can be done. And I'm so happy and proud that I've been able to do that on my own. Back in the day, we depended on record labels heavily. There was no other avenue. But now it's just so nice to know that an independent artist like myself or Jassi Sidhu can just sit at home, upload their songs, and you're connected to the world. And
you're in full control as well, right? No one dictating that it has to sound like this or look like this.
Absolutely. I was just sitting here. We uploaded the song, and when the song was released, I went to the backstage. We have a pass, and then I could see all the data almost instantly.
Wow.
Like I know Spotify how many views, and then you can break that down into, hey, Australia was the first country to to start streaming the song, and they've got 3,000 streams there already. And now it's 4,000. Oh my God! I was just like amazed at the amount of information that we have at our disposal now.
At your fingertips, and you don't have to worry about whether record companies are telling you the truth or not, which is always important for an artist, because ultimately now, bread and butter for artists now are just shows, right? So if you can get control of the actual music release as well, it just adds to the pot a little bit more, I'm guessing, right?
Absolutely. It gives you a lot of power. I'm feeling so much in control. I'm so happy I did this myself, because previously, like when I've done my other releases, we released Sauda Kara Kara.
Yep.
With the Dharma Productions, and then it was on Z. I have no information as to how many streams. We have absolutely no information. So here, I'm so glad I did this.
And now you just mentioned Sauda Kara Kara. One thing that there seems to be a big debate. Is it Sauda Kara Kara or is it Sauda Kara Kara? Because so many people say Kara Kara and it's not, right?
It's neither. It's K-H, Kara Kara. Kara means good.
Sauda Kara Kara, not...
So it's a good deal. It's a good deal. That's what it says.
You see? For years, I was saying Kara Kara, as in Sauda Kara.
Yeah, it is Sauda Kara Kara.
Fortunate. See? Fortunate. I learn something new every day. And speaking of that song also, Diljit was kind enough to repost the fact that you've got a song out as well. The relationship between artists seems to be much better and greater in this day and age. Is that right?
Absolutely. I think we all understand that, we are on our own and, more power to us. So Guru Randhawa posted it. I requested them. And similarly, if they request me, I'll do it absolutely the same for them. And this is how the industry works. All of a sudden you have access to their fan pool. And I can see the interaction immediately. The messages, hey, who's here from Diljit's post? Who's here from Guru's post? So I know that's his fans coming to me, and then that's Diljit's fans coming to me. So it feels great, man.
That is good, man. Honestly, it's been such a pleasure to touch base with you again. Like I said, we've never really had the chance to vibe together, but today was an honor for me and a real pleasure to have you on the show, Paji. Congratulations on the new song. Long may your reign continue as the Prince of Bhangra, and we wish you all the very best, and hopefully very, very soon we'll see you in London and have you in the studio, Paji.
Thank you so much, Ameet. I'm a big fan of yours. I haven't ever said it, but, me and my family, we all grew up watching you.
Oh, that's very kind.
I'm not thinking you're older to me, but, I think...
I probably am much older than you, man.
No, I after this, let's keep the call going and then we'll discuss that.
We'll do that, Paji. Honestly, congratulations, good luck, all the very best.
And pleasure for me to be on your show, man. Thank you so very much. And I need to thank Paul Shah for making this happen, man. Thank you, Paul. He's an old buddy as well.
He is. And he also called you high maintenance on our group chat a little while ago as well.
Yeah. He's such a sweetheart, man. He's been very, very helpful. And thank you so much, Paul. I really appreciate this. We'll
see you very, very soon. Travel safe. I know you're in India right now, so keep safe. Wash your hands and stay at those couple of meters away from everyone, all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do me a favor. Introduce the song for me, please.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, giving you my brand new single, Nachdi.
Yay!
Nachdi.
What a pleasure, brother. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Love to the family. Peace and love. So there you have it, live and direct with the one and only, the Prince of Bhangra Sukhbir, all the way from India. If you missed it, you can watch it back on IGTV at This Is Sunrise. This is the brand new single. It's called Nachdi with Arjun. Peace!
This is Sunrise, the best mix of music.